Imagine standing inside a medieval castle where betrayal, torture, and murder were so common that something dark is said to have been born from the violence itself. A place where visitors report being overwhelmed by terror, nausea, and the sense of a presence that does not want them there. This is Leap Castle, often called the most haunted castle in Ireland. But are the stories real, or the result of centuries of bloodshed and fear? Leap Castle was built in the late 13th century and quickly became a stronghold for rival Irish clans. Its history is defined by betrayal. One of the most infamous events occurred when a priest was murdered by his own brother while conducting mass in the castle chapel. The room later became known as the Bloody Chapel, and visitors claim the atmosphere there is suffocating, as if the walls remember what happened. Beneath the castle lies an oubliette, a hidden dungeon discovered in the early 1900s. Inside, workers found piles of human remains, believed to be victims who were thrown into the pit and left to die. This discovery cemented Leap Castle's reputation as a place of unimaginable cruelty. But the most terrifying legend is that of the elemental. Described as a non-human entity, witnesses say it has a foul, rotting smell and appears as a shadowy, shifting mass with hollow eyes. Those who claim to encounter it report instant dread, paralysis, and the feeling that the entity is feeding on fear itself. Even hardened paranormal investigators have fled the castle after sensing its presence. Other spirits are said to roam the halls, a red-clad woman who screams before vanishing, a headless soldier wandering the grounds, and shadow figures lurking near the oubliette. Visitors report scratches, sudden illness, and the overwhelming urge to escape the castle. This is the haunting version, but skeptics argue Leap Castle's reputation is the natural result of its brutal history. Medieval castles were violent places by nature, and discoveries like the oubliette fuel the imagination. The power of suggestion plays a major role. Visitors arrive expecting terror, and their minds amplify every sound, shadow, and smell. Environmental factors also contribute. Old stone structures trap moisture and decay, producing odors that some mistake for something supernatural. Low light, uneven floors, and echoing chambers can create disorientation and fear. Historians note that while the castle's past is undeniably violent, there is no proof of a supernatural entity lurking within. Still, even skeptics admit Leap Castle feels different. The atmosphere is oppressive, heavy, and unsettling, unlike anywhere else. Some places, they say, carry history so dark it feels alive. So we are left with two possibilities. Either Leap Castle is home to something ancient and inhuman, born from centuries of violence, or it is a monument to brutality where history itself creates terror. Which truth do you believe?